Combining pulsating lights, dodgeballs, and robots, it's Disco Dodgeball Remix, now available on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. But is this game going to be a disaster if you end up dodging it? Or, like Disco, this one's dead. Disco Dodgeball Remix comes to us from Zen Studios. They are mostly known for the Zen series of pinball titles, though they have made a few other games and published a few others as well. The game is a first-person perspective arena shooter where you're playing as a robot and you get to pick up dodgeballs and throw them at other robots. If you're hit, you're defeated as it's one-hit death, but you're able to respawn and continue battling depending upon the type of map that you're on. There's a decent variety as far as the match types. There's single-player, local, and online multiplayer, but honestly, after playing it for a few hours, it doesn't amount to much. The single-player mode has the arcade and mission mode. Arcade is broken up into multiple levels that are randomly selected every time you play. You have a life counter. Once you run out of lives, it's game over and you have to start back from the very beginning. And all it is you defeating other robots in an arena setting. You start off the map, defeat one wave, then defeat a couple other waves, and then move on to the next level until you run out of lives or complete all the stages. Since the levels are random every time that you end up playing, it doesn't really have any sort of structure to it. There's no story mode or anything else to really grip you by any means. No matter what mode you're playing, you will gain experience and points that will allow you to unlock the various items to customize your robot. There's an okay amount of stuff that you're able to put onto your robot once you're able to unlock them, but it's just cosmetic differences for the most part and really doesn't add a whole lot to the game. The other main single-player mode is the mission mode, but it's kind of more of a practice or exhibition mode than it actually is a mission mode. You're not getting medals or anything like that. You basically select what kind of game type you want to do, and on what map you want to do it, and then you just go for a high score, see how long you're able to either last or how many kills that you're able to gain, and then try to beat that score. This is definitely a game that banks on its multiplayer, both locally and online. It's actually kind of fun. There's bots included, so thankfully, even if you don't have other people to play with, you at least have those bots. There's a decent amount of game types, though these are pretty standard for first-person shooters. You have the likes of capture the flag or capture the cube in this instance, and the gold dodgeball, where you basically grab it and see how long you're able to hold on to it, with the first reaching 100 seconds is the winner. And sadly, that's really all there is to Disco Dodgeball Remix. The multiplayer is fun for a little bit of time, but just after an hour or two, it's starting to get pretty boring. There's not a ton of arenas, and the flashing light gimmick is okay, but the arenas, for the most part, are still relatively bland to look at, with just a few generic shapes for ramps and the like. I've also played a lot of games similar to this through Unity and on PC. There's a ton of free ones that are very, very similar, so I can't help but feel like this game really doesn't add anything to the gaming market, and really, at $11.99 you can get a lot better titles nowadays. From the technical side of things, thankfully the game did not crash on me and I didn't run into any other major bugs. Disco Dodgeball Remix is available now on the PS4 for $11.99. It does not have a Platinum trophy. The game is also available on Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Overall, Disco Dodgeball Remix is fun for a little bit of time, but don't buy the game if you're just going to focus on the single player, and make sure that you have a local friend that's going to play with you, because I can't see the game being that well populated online, but then again, stranger things have happened. With that said though, I'm going to be giving Disco Dodgeball Remix a 5 out of 10. But anyway guys, I'm going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course I hope you enjoyed.